Aloha! Welcome back to another weekly meal prep. In this video, I show you my high protein breakfast, lunch, and dinners that are literally melting the fat off my body and buffing up my muscles. I'm getting that batty yaddy yaddy yaddy, if you know what I'm saying. Find helpful meal prep tips along the way, plus my go-to bread recipe that I literally cannot stop eating. No, seriously, someone needs to stop me. Also, my OG frittata recipe that I eat every single week, a fajita spiced chicken couscous bowl, and a 10 out of 10 cottage pie that's packed with veggies. If you want to eat healthy while still eating good, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, be lucky. Great.
Hello! Welcome back to another meal prep video. Today I'm going to be making some delicious, high protein, easy and quick meal prep that I'm going to eat for the rest of the week. I like to meal prep every week to really set myself up to make sure I hit that protein and don't steer into eating shit territory. Today I'm going to be making my go-to frittata. Nothing really new here. This is what I eat every single week. I'm going to be making a delicious high protein chicken fajita couscous salad bowl thing. Finally, for dinner, I'm going to be making a sort of healthified cottage pie, which is already healthy, but I'm going to be sneaking in some extra veggies to help bulk it out because I really like to eat high volume food because otherwise I'm left hungry, and hungry Jess is not a nice person. So let's get into it. As always with all meal prep, start with the things that take the longest. In this case, a bit like last week, I'm going to be roasting my veggies first. Plot twist, I actually made the bread first. Mix all your dry ingredients together, add your wet, mixy mixy mix, and you're done, baby. Let that proof for 2 hours. I'm going to be roasting my veggies first, so let's get that done. Squash, salt and pepper, always. Now this is going in my frittata, and I've got a bit extra because it was two squashes. Because it was two squash, I've got a bit extra, so I'm going to eat some because I haven't had lunch. Squash is going in. Roast your squash at 200 degrees for about half an hour. The next thing that's going to take the longest is making the mash for my cottage pie. I'm going to make it with swede and sweet potato. You know your veggies are done when they can easily be broken by a knife. Make sure to check both. Boom, done. Give that a strain or whatever. Let those steam off while we make the rest. For this cottage pie, I'm going to be using 5% fat beef. This is a lower fat option, which means you can add more without adding loads of calories. I'm going to bulk this out even further and add some fibre using red lentils. You can use any lentils you like, or if you don't have lentils or don't want them, you don't need to add this. To this cottage pie, I'm not reinventing the wheel here. Okay, this is a classic. So I'm adding onion, carrots, celery, and a bunch of herbs. You can literally buy a mixed herb mix, and that will save you a bit of effort, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna mix a bunch of these together, and I'm gonna add bay leaves and a bit of paprika for flavour, Worcestershire sauce, tomato passata, or you can use chopped tomatoes. I'm gonna add a beef stock cube and a chicken stock cube for extra flavour, and a bunch of garlic. That's it. If it dries out, just add a bit of water. A few bay leaves, although do they actually do anything? And I just found these in my fridge, so I'm going to add them for extra flavour. Good old slosh of that. Veggies, or lentils. Now I'm going to pressure cook that for, I want to say 30 minutes, and we'll have a little look at it. Next up is my breakfast frittata. This is my go-to frittata recipe that I make every single week. You want to get a pan that you don't mind scratching, or do this in a bowl, pour it in the pan, and then bake. Ham, feta. Last week I actually used cottage cheese, and while the macros are insane and it did taste really nice, the lactose from the cottage cheese did affect me. I am lactose intolerant, but I can handle feta, so I think it's to do with the fact it's made with goat's milk. But you use what works for you. If you can tolerate cottage cheese, I would 100% recommend that for macros, and it has a really nice creamy texture. Then I'm adding eggs. Just going to use these up. So I've got 7 eggs, a bit random, but add my eggs, whole eggs. Oh, no. An easy way to get higher protein into your day is by bulking foods out like this with something like egg whites. These are an anabolic masterpiece. I add an entire pack into mine. As you can see from the pack, it adds an extra 55 grams of protein with 0 fat. Absolute game changer. It's going to help keep you full, and I actually think it adds a way better texture, makes it more light and fluffy. Now to mine, I like to add some petit pois. I realise that not everyone's going to like petit pois, so you can add whatever you like here. You can add peppers, you can add tomatoes, you can add spinach that's chopped up, you can add sweet corn. You can really mix it up and add whatever you like. I like petit pois, ham and peas. They just go really well together. Ham, peas, cheese, I'm obsessed. Then we're going to add the squash. You can add sweet potato here. Just mix that up. Now we're going to bake that at 200 degrees for about half an hour to 35 minutes. You want to give it a jiggle as it comes out. If it's still moving in the middle, put it back in for another few minutes.
Baby, I'm home again. I thought that I could run away, run away. I had nothing more to say, more to say. I was pretty sure of myself.
Sorry, my washing machine is spinning. Just had to try this on cam. Do not sleep on this. And just like that. I'm bread.
Home again.
Wow. Completed another meal prep day. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun this time. I didn't think I was going to get it done. Felt like it took forever today because of the filming. but I really hope you enjoyed it. I love doing meal prep videos. I hope to inspire some recipes. Give this cottage pie a try, if not anything else. Isn't that funny how I'm wearing an apron? Yeah, the bit that's not covered by the apron, I've got shit all over. It's just typical Jess move right there. I didn't realise it was coming down. Should be up there really, shouldn't it? Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.